Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to show you a notebook that I've recently, well, a pack of 4 notebooks that I recently bought, which is from Happily Ever Paper, and notebooks which are made in Turkey. And what I liked about them is, again, the simplicity on one side and the impertinence on the other. I think these can be misinterpreted as racist or something, but I find them funny. And as a matter of self-love, I actually took one that's about France. So let me show you the 4 examples that I have and then go through the details of a notebook. This one is Dictator made in Swaziland. It's a khaki notebook. And we'll come back to the cover because it's actually a bit special. This one is Arrogance, made in France. So much for French people. Also, they changed the spelling. It was also the case in the Dictator one. I've got Kama Sutra, made in India. And Depression, made in Sweden. So I think you really have to take this on the humorous side and forget the fact that it's actually racist stereotypes in some way. I mean, I do not understand this one at all. I have never seen a French person being arrogant. And that being said, now let's have a look at this notebook, see whether it's worth it. I'm a bit circumspect about this notebook. When you have it in your hands, the cover, which is a very simple cover, feels a bit like the origami paper notebook. If you've got the origami paper notebook, it feels like stone paper. It really does. So it's quite pleasant when you touch it. The cardboard has a special cover that's nice. But it takes marks, as you can see. So it's arrived like this. I mean, like there was salt or something on it. I have no idea. But the color on this one is khaki. And it's all like this. And it says made in Turkey there. And then this huge selling tag at the bottom, which I think is not a good point. Then inside you've got the other side of the cover and directly the paper, and the paper is a very simple ivory paper, which is fairly nice to the touch. There's no pocket at the end. It only says Happily Ever Paper and the website. But I will put this in the description box as well. Right, so let's go to the, maybe a few pieces of information about the, I wrote these down. So you've got 224 pages. It's 70 grams per meter square, so it's not very thick paper. The notebook itself is a 15 by 21, which makes it an A5. And the price is fairly cheap. It was €8.90. Problem is, I bought it on Amazon, and when you buy one of these notebooks, then suddenly the price goes up. So you've got to be careful. I think the price is rightly set around €10. If it shows 47 euros like it did on this one after I bought it, then there certainly is a problem. Right, so let's look at the writing test. So I wrote with different inks, with pens that wrote quite generously. So as you can see, you've got absolutely no feathering. Right, that's a Lamiel star. I made a mistake, it's Marlowe star, that was in my Safari. And even with demanding inks, it's fairly nice. I did a few on the other one. With the Poussière de Lune, there was a bit of feathering. Then with this Diamine Eau de Nil, I think the paper does a very nice, well, you've got a bit of feathering there, but as for the rest, this ink does very well on that kind of paper. It takes the ink fairly fast, and so you've got these nuances if you have a stronger strike at the bottom, which is my case. Right, Diamine Blue Black, ballpoint pen, pencil test. That was fine with a pencil. It doesn't have much tooth to it, but it's okay. But definitely, I would say, from what you can see on this side, it's not very fountain pen friendly. If you use a fountain pen, it would be hard to use it on both sides. With the green ink, you've got lots of bleed through. And basically you've got some show through. It's not excessive, but you've got bleed through with some inks, and with these ones, the blue black and the eau de Nil, that was even stronger with the blue blacks. So one thing it does not do is stay flat, and that's something I look for in my notebooks. It does stay a bit flat once you've broken the spine. The spine is broken on this one. Let's have a look at the Arrogance one. Really, I do not understand that title. And it's not broken. Doesn't stay flat. Now, it stays flat here because I broke the spine. As you can see, I had to break it. Once it's broken, you can almost open it anywhere, but you have to break the whole spine to be to use it laying flat, and it's not really flat, it's rounded. So I wouldn't classify this one as one of my favorite notebooks. I like the simplicity, I like the cover very much, the feel of the cover, I like the impertinence, but it's a nice looking notebook, and the paper is quite pleasant. It's ivory color, it's actually well balanced, though it's not one of my favorites. It's still quite a nice notebook for the price you pay, which is a bit below €10, then it's actually quite nice.